Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Newcastle, early evening. Hope all is well as we get to Newswatch, and splendid outside as 67 wonderful degrees. And when you take a look at the parking lot across the street, looking great, and the skyline, picturesque blue sky in the background against the Scottish Rite Cathedral. Very iconic picture, as I always tell you. We got a lot to get to, and the first thing I want to talk about is traffic. Now, you know, when you're downtown or anywhere, you got to pay attention to the signs. Now, that happening today at about 11:30, and in that time frame, let me kind of reiterate a few things here about traffic. When you're coming down off the Fall Street bypass and heading east, outside, right in front of us, this is a two-way street, not one way. So many times I see cars traveling east in the, parallel to each other. You can't do that. Mercer Street is one way from North Street south. And North Street is one way west, heading towards the Domino Pizza area from the library. Now, in front of the library, that's two ways. And if you're in the right-hand lane heading west in front of the library, you must make a right turn. You cannot go straight. That same thing happens in front of the Infocision building, formerly Troutman's. People in the left-hand lane, rather than making that turn onto Croton Avenue, try to go straight. Let's take a look at those traffic patterns and understand that that's an issue, and be careful out there. Now, State Representative Aaron Bernstein, last week the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit ruled in Aaron's favor after he was sued by HIRA Educational Services of North America for stopping the questionable sale of the Youth Development Center property in Shenango Township. Now, you might recall back in 2017, they had that property up for sale, and there was some question as to the bidding process. None of the local media here was informed. So it looked bad for the state. Congratulations, Aaron, on that. Now, tonight, Lawrence County Town Hall meeting. This is at the Crane Room, presented by Virginia Zanza, Lawrence County representative of the Patriot Party of Pennsylvania. So know that that's taking place tonight between 6 and 8. Now, as we turn our attention to the ever-popular COVID situation, and, with the nice weather, be careful, folks. 2-day total, 2 days, 3,920, but now, the 2-day total, cases hospitalized, 1,554. Basically, you're saying that you had 1,900 cases, and 750 were hospitalized. That brings it down to 12. And then 160 in intensive care. So roughly 1,000. And we know by now that the distribution is not even. They have more of that problem in the east than we have out here. So with that, it's interesting how the state notes this. Dashboard for March 12th to the 18th, cases increased by 14,182. Percent positivity is 6.5 in 25 counties. Now, here's my issue. You report the whole state, But then you report the positivity only in 25 counties. If you're going to do that, you should at least take all the counties and then it reduces it to a low number. But they don't do that. That's a problem in their reporting. The Department of Health Universal Coverings Order to align with CDC. And it seems as though they have not, this isn't the first time. A year ago, things didn't align. And that's just really kind of interesting. State Police Bureau Liquor Enforcement, March 19th to the 21st, 330 compliance checks, 24 notices of violation. So you might ask yourself, where were the violations? Well, most of the checks were in Philadelphia, Wilkes-Barre, Altoona, Pittsburgh, Allentown, larger metropolitan areas. That's where the problem basically lies. So why not think about how you're putting that together? Something that should be done. Governor Wolf announces the largest government solar energy commitment in the United States. 50% of the state's government electricity will come from the largest government solar commitment in the United States. Governor Wolf announced today a major clean energy initiative that will produce 50% of the state's electricity through 7 new solar energy arrays totaling 191 megawatts to be built around the state. Part of the governor's Green Gov initiative, Pennsylvania Pulse project to utilize light and solar energy will go into operation January 1st, 2023. The project is the largest commitment in any government in the U.S. announced to date. So, wow. Maybe he's thinking that Pennsylvania was the first to discover oil. Maybe they'll do this along the lines of getting solar energy. Fine wine and spirit stores announce a spring luxury clearance sales with 20 to 50% off on thousands of product in the stores and online. Go to fwgs.com and check it out. The PUC, I guess they're ready to do it. A new area code. Starting April 3rd, all calls in the 814 area code must use 10 digits. And the reason is the new arrival of 582, the overlay area code, and mandatory 10-digit dialing will begin April 3rd. The Wolf administration back in the news as they anti-hunger advocates recognized heroic work on charitable food networks in last year encouraged Pennsylvanians in need to use local food resources. And along with that, we're going to be telling you about Saturday, March 27th at 10 a.m., Town Mall. There's a food giveaway I will be mentioning this later in the broadcast, for up to 3,000 families. And by all means, if you need that help, please take full advantage of it. It's very important. I'd like to thank Linda Rupert and all the folks involved with that information. Now, we're going to get and talk a little bit more about that, but now it's time to check out sports with the Cedars Sports Corner. Hey, they have a great Philly steak sandwich. Go to Cedars, get a sandwich, and enjoy the games. Let's check out what's playing. We'll be right back.
In the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and a lot of great college basketball action heading your way. For this Monday, Oklahoma will take on Gonzaga at 2:40. Now, at 5 o'clock, that last game on CBS at 5 o'clock, Abilene Christian, they upset Texas. Abilene Christian will take on UCLA TBS. So that'll be a great matchup there. As you get to 7 o'clock, it's LSU taking on Michigan. And then at 8:45, Maryland takes on Alabama. 9:40, it is USC taking on Kansas. So a lot of great basketball action there. And what the heck. Now, over on the ice, your Monday matchups look like this. Television games at 7:30, you've got Anaheim at the Minnesota Wild. And then at 10 o'clock, Colorado at the Arizona Coyotes, and St. Louis at the Vegas Knights. So some hockey action for you there. And over in the NBA, Monday looks like this. One TV game, and that is Indiana, the Pacers, taking on Milwaukee. NBA TV. That will be at 9 o'clock. In case you're wondering, maybe you are, like my son, the San Antonio Spurs. Charlotte will be at the San Antonio Spurs. That's 8:30, and perhaps it might come on. But basically, college basketball, go over to Cedars, get some great food, and enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back after we hear from these people.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Hello, welcome back to Newswatch Nightly, and beautiful weather outside. Just can't seem to beat it, and 68 degrees. We've actually picked up a degree. We'll take that. Now, for our folks in Mercer County, a couple things going on. They're reminded in the select counties, the Penn Northwest Development Corp, in that Sharpsville, Greenville, Grove City, they're reminded to make use of that for their small businesses. Pine Township, so make sure that if you're in that area that you apply. 5th Annual Grape and Growlers, that's May 15th from 4 to 7. Check that out. There's a school golf scramble, May 22nd, 8 a.m., $65 per couple. Heritage Days Easter event, April 3rd, 12 to 2, Riverside Park. So that's going to be a little bit of fun up there in Greenville. And make sure that you check that out. Thanks for tuning in, you folks from Mercer County. Now tonight, check that, the 23rd, that's tomorrow. The women of the Newcastle Moose will be having a soup sale and bake sale starting at 1 till they're sold out. Stop in the Mercer Street location, okay, and they have 5 different soups. They have a lot of different soups, $5 a quart, and it's to help our kids' party. Thanks, shop local, as they say. Now, I was telling you about this. Linda Rupert and Hugh Correa, thanks for sending this in. Belated happy birthday to Hugh. Saturday the 27th, 10 a.m., Town Mall, Cascade Galleria, whatever you want to call it, food for 3,000 families. They're having that food giveaway. Make sure that you take a look and tune in and get that, especially if you need the help. The United Way, you know, a lot of the local nonprofits have had a very difficult time with trying to raise some money and everything. Now, you might recall that this is right in the midst of their campaign, and we got hit with this type of pandemic. Very, very unfortunate. Well, the United Way is reminding you that their campaign goes till the 31st of the month. They're at 60% of what they needed. That money stays right here in Lawrence County. Call them at 724-658-8528 or visit uwlawcty.org. That's their website, in case you were wondering. Now, let's talk a little bit about weather. And wow, just absolutely breathtaking out there. And it's the whole area that looks that good. I mean, I talked to my son earlier, and it looks like that up in Mercer County too, and just can't beat it. So 68 degrees, 13% humidity, variable winds at 5 miles an hour, barometric pressure, which we haven't had for a while, is 30.19, dew point 15, and visibility 10 miles. You're going to like this forecast as it's shaping up. We're going to start off, it says last night, but that's actually tonight's overnight low. So let's get to the weather, and we'll be right back in a flash.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our home.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you are the store at Lindy's Lunch. Do it again, just right for lunch or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's cloudy low of 38, how are things looking for your work week? Well, yesterday, as you looked outside, sunshine abound as blue skies and just a great picture there. Now, here's why. When you look at radar and you come up and there are the Great Lakes, you see clearing. Now, there's that rain up in Wisconsin, almost Canada, some cloudy skies, and no precipitation directly to our west. That's going to mean a good thing. So here you go. Last night, cloudy and 38. Now, your Tuesday, hey, increasing clouds, 66 for a high, but you're going to see some peaks of sun, so not so bad. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy and 48, 30% chance of rain. Option to Wednesday, mostly cloudy and 66, again, 30% chance of rain, so it's not a washout, folks. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy and 51. How about that temperature being a little higher in the evening? Then here comes Thursday, mostly cloudy, high of 71. Now, the bad news, there's 50% chance of rain, so you're probably going to get a little wet that day. And as you go into Thursday night, mostly cloudy, overnight low 52. Your Friday, sunshine 62. There is a 40% chance of rain. Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 38. Now Saturday, sunshine and 57. Saturday night, partly cloudy, 41. And then your Sunday, sunshine and 57. Now you have an outside possibility of rain on Sunday. We'll keep our eye on it. Friday, you have a shot where you could get rain, but mostly warmer temperatures and sunshine following us through the better part of the week, except for maybe Thursday. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Back, and that's going to do it for us here. But I do want to add one thing. With that sunshine out there, great time to get your car washed. The other day, you may have seen my post about Easy Clean Car and Van Wash. I'm up there, and a guy says, "Why don't you use this new bay?" And I said, "Okay." He said, "The hot wax really works." Well, he was right. The hot wax really works. I showed you a post of how it beat it up really, and under the rain it looked really good as it just did its job. So check Easy Clean and Van and Car and Van Wash out, and you'll be happy with the results. Now, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, "I don't watch a lot of TV," why, you tell them this. Well, maybe not. Here you go. Yeah, that's NCTV45, the train. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you get, and I tell you all the time, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. Look at our programming guide. It'll show you what you saw all day or what you missed. Have a great day.